What do you amigos? Texas Russ coming at you live from Texas in my Texas construction kitchen. You know, my last Southern cooking video did so well, I decided to bring you another one. This one's going to be Mamaw's top secret chunky Texas potato salad. When I was a kid growing up, I didn't like anybody's potato salad, but my grandmother, my mother, and my aunt made a potato salad that I thought was pretty good. And over the years, I've become more and more fond of it. And wherever I go, people are asking me about it. Everybody just loves it. And it's fairly simple to make. It's very inexpensive, and it's a hit everywhere. So today we're going to be making some of that. And I can go ahead and tell you the secret. I don't mind getting out of the way up front. To make a chunky potato salad, and I botched this up the first time I made it, but to make a good chunky potato salad, you're going to scrub and wash your potatoes and cook them first, and then put them in the refrigerator and let them get nice and cold throughout. It's always best just to let them stay in the refrigerator, hang out overnight, and then use them the next day before you start peeling them and chopping them and working with them. If you're going to stir up a batch of potato salad, if you're using hot potatoes that you just boiled, you're going to end up with a gooey mashed potato mess. And some people actually whip the potatoes up into mashed potatoes before they make the potato salad anyway. Nasty! And I just don't understand that. So anyway, this is Mamaw's chunky potato salad, and trust me, you try this recipe, you're going to love it. And right now we're going to go over a list of the ingredients. First, we're going to need our potatoes, of course. Secondly, we're going to need a nice bell pepper. We're going to need celery. We're going to need sweet relish. We're going to need mustard. We're going to need salt and pepper. We're going to need your choice of mayo or Miracle Whip. Today we're going to be using Miracle Whip because it's got a little zing to it. It's got a little added flavor to it. And it's a big hit over in Thailand where, as you know, a lot of you guys know that I'm moving now. Sometimes that's all they put on the salad bar for your salad dressing. If you order a meal out and it comes with a salad, a lot of times they will have a little... It's not Miracle Whip, but it's the same thing. They call it, well, a sandwich spread, I guess. But that's what I like in my potato salad. That's what my grandmother, my mother, and my aunt used, was the Miracle Whip. But it's up to you. That's optional. So you can use Hellman's or Duke's or whatever, your choice. Also optional, we're going to use a red onion or purple onion. And you can use some boiled eggs. I choose to leave that out. You can always add them in later if you want to. Your potato salad is going to last a lot longer if you just skip the eggs. If you're going to a family function, somebody's probably going to be bringing deviled eggs anyway. And if you want that in your potato salad, you can chop up a deviled egg and mix it up, and that's actually pretty good. So anyway, let's get into this. First off, I'm going to take these cold potatoes that I have and just... you can use just about anything, a dull knife, a sharp knife, a small knife, and just scrape the peels off. And then we're going to chunk those up and put them in a pan. All right, folks, after I get my potatoes prepped, I generally prep my celery as soon as I bring it home from the grocery store. I cut the bottom off of it, I cut the top off of it, and then I cut it into 3 sections. And I like to soak my celery in water for several hours before I actually use it. This not only cleans your celery, it also helps it to stay crispy, as the celery will pull in the water from both ends, and it'll take wilty celery and make it fresh and crispy again. Well, throw that bell pepper in while we're at it. I like to use the bottom portion of the celery stalks with the wide ends for my cooking. Here I'm splitting each stalk into 4 pieces, and then I'll cross cut. I keep the top part of the celery for healthy snacks around the house. Now moving on to the bell pepper. We're going to dice that bad boy up to roughly about the same size pieces. Now it's time to start putting it all together. We put the potatoes, the celery, the bell pepper, and the pickle relish. A little dab of mustard, not too much. Some of that Miracle Whip. A little black pepper. Salt, and we're going to mix it all up. All right, now we got everything mixed up. I'm going to give it the first taste test and see if we need to add anything to it. A little bit of salt, a little bit of sweet pickle relish, maybe a little bit of pepper, and that's it. Okay. All right, we'll give her one more try. I think we got it right this time.
We're waiting.
That's just about right. Yeah, you can make you can tweak this recipe a little bit if you want to. I've got like diced jalapenos in the other refrigerator like this. You can use like a horseradish mayonnaise if you want to give it a little extra kick. I suggest you start with this recipe and then put a little on your plate. Add those diced jalapenos and stir it up. See if you like it. Shake a little paprika on it. Whatever you do with it after this point, that's your business. I like a little. I like to dice up a little purple onion with mine, and you make those onions sweeter if you slice them and soak them in ice water for a couple of hours before you dice them up and put them in the salad. There's just all kinds of different variations you can do to this, but this is it's good just like it is. I'm not going to add anything to mine. There you go, folks. There's the recipe for Mamaw's top secret chunky Texas style potato salad. Hope you enjoyed that. Appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting my channel. Like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one. Adios, amigos.